good news! Barry Jenkins' sequel to The Lion King will be starting production in September of 2021. Therefore, we thought this would be the best time to check all the available details we know so far about the very anticipated sequel. Without any further ado, here's The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride first look. Enjoy the video, guys! Live-action prequel? The follow-up to 2019's live-action remake of The Lion King won't be a sequel. Instead, this time we'll be seeing a prequel, and the best news is Moonlight's director, Barry Jenkins, will be the one directing the movie. Knowing this, the prequel lives on high expectations. Disney is actually really busy right now with the new Disney Investors Day presentation that has so many new projects that we can't wait to see. A lot of these projects will be released on the streaming service Disney+. However, the studio is completely dedicated to the production of The Lion King 2. Still, most fans were quite surprised that the follow-up will be a prequel to the 2019 hit, rather than a sequel. When it comes to the production crew, Hans Zimmer will be the person in charge of music together with Pharrell Williams and Moonlight composer Nicholas Britell. Directed by Jenkins, who won the Academy Award for Best Picture back in 2017 for Moonlight, we can't wait to see what a masterpiece The Lion King 2 will be. Until then, let's dive into more details we know about the anticipated prequel, shall we? The production team. Jon Favreau's The Lion King live-action adaptation was a major hit, and that's a fact. In 2019, Disney released their newest remake, and the film became quite successful. Well, not everyone liked the film, as the critics' reviews were diverse, but one thing is certain, the animation of the film was on point. Every animal in the entire film was completely CGI, and the filmmakers actually built a VR world for the voice actors to perform in. So, Disney really put some work into the first film. Because of this, they really have to work on the prequel and fulfill fans' expectations. Disney is now casting for actors to play the roles of young Scar and Mufasa, and for both of those characters, Disney looks for young actors between the ages of 8 and 13. Can you think of two actors that would be the perfect voice fit for Mufasa and Scar? Let us know down in the comments below. We also need to mention that the 2019 remake was directed by Jon Favreau, but Disney changed some things as we previously said, and director Barry Jenkins will be the one directing the second film. There was never a statement released explaining the change, but we believe Disney made the right choice. The film will be produced by Adele Romanski and Mark Seriak. The making of the film started in Los Angeles on September 6th. Therefore, let's check the possible release date for one of the most successful Disney films. The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride release date. As we previously said, Disney has a bunch of work at this moment. They have many Star Wars films in production, and they're also busy with many films with Marvel and Pixar, and most importantly, they plan to make plenty of remakes to already familiar Disney films. Adaptations of The Little Mermaid, Bambi, Robin Hood, Peter Pan, Pinocchio, and many more are expected to be released in the following years. But Disney seems to be really dedicated to The Lion King's prequel, as the film is obviously a fan favorite, so Disney knows it will be an important responsibility. When it comes to its release, we should expect to see The Lion King 2 live-action remake sometime in 2024. Because of the attention to detail they put into the first film, this gives them a lot of time to recreate the success of Lion King 1. But what about the story? Although it's obvious, there might be some changes in the plot, so let's dive into it. The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride plot. According to Rotten Tomatoes, The Lion King got a 52% from movie critics and an 88% review from audience reviews. This might seem like a standard review, but Disney cares about fans and fans' wishes for another film, so Disney didn't hesitate to produce a second live-action remake, The Lion King 2. As you all know, a sequel to the animated version of The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride, was released way back in 1998. However, the live-action sequel won't follow the plot of its predecessor. Instead, the new film will cover much of the story on Simba's father, Mufasa, and where he comes from, how he turned the way he is, and so on. The plot will also focus on the already familiar characters, and we shouldn't expect a lot of new faces. We need to mention that Disney's CGI remake of the 1994 film The Lion King has crossed $1.3 billion at the international box office. The film actually surpassed Frozen's $1.27 billion and became the top-grossing animated film of all time. Director Barry Jenkins talked about The Lion King too, saying how important it is for him to honor the original Lion King. Quote, "Helping my sister raise two young boys during the 90s, I grew up with these characters," Barry Jenkins said of making the Lion King prequel. "Having the opportunity to work with Disney on expanding this magnificent tale of friendship, love, and legacy while furthering my work chronicling the lives and souls of folk within the African diaspora is a dream come true." The trailer for The Lion King 2 is not yet released, and it's safe to say it probably won't be in 2021. Director Jon Favreau was asked whether he'd call this film live action in an interview with Slashfilm, and according to him, it depends what standard you're using. He said there are no real animals, and there are no real cameras, and there's not even any performance that's being captured that's underlying data that's real. So guys, everything you see in the first film is CGI. This will also be the case with the second film. The CGI technology and photorealistic portrayal just opened a new chapter in the film industry, and it's safe to say that we're looking at a future with Disney's CGI remakes. How do you guys feel about this? Let us know down in the comments section below. The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride cast. If we talk numbers, it's clear that The Lion King is one of the most successful Disney animated films ever. The 1994 original is the highest-grossing 2D animation of all time, after earning more than $968 million at the box office, while Jon Favreau's remake is the number 7 hit in the world ever, earning him over $1.6 billion. To be honest, Disney knew this before they even started doing the live-action remake. Fans and critics were not surprised when Disney announced a prequel. The only thing we were surprised about was that the second film won't be a sequel. While Favreau is now working with the Star Wars projects, Barry Jenkins is all into The Lion King 2. Since we live in a world of reboots, remakes, and sequels, getting to feel nostalgia is an easier sell than something new, and Disney perfectly knows this, hence The Lion King 2 live-action remake in production. The first film has already grossed more at the global box office than the 1994 original, and the second film is expected to bring even more to Disney. As we previously said, Disney is currently looking for actors between the ages of 8 and 13 to voice young Mufasa and Scar, and other characters that are expected to appear are Ada, Horatio, Elijah, Celia, Caliban, Cardi, and Zola. However, there's still no confirmation about which actors will play the characters. In any case, as soon as there's an update, we'll get you notified. Well, long live the king! What do you guys expect from The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride's prequel? Do you have a voice actor in mind that would be perfect for some of the roles that we previously mentioned? Let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.